So you chose to become a Quincy, and you know what? I'm here to show you guys how to progress as one. In my previous videos, I've already showed you guys how to progress as a Hollow, how to get your Impartial Resurrection, and I've showed you guys how to progress as a Shinigami, and how to get your Shikai. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to progress as a Quincy, and how to get your SCHRIFT. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first step of becoming a Quincy is, of course, choosing to become a Quincy. When you join the game, you'll have an option between 3 races: the Quincy, the Hollow, and the Shinigami, and of course, you pick the Quincy. And once you've entered the game, you will arrive at Wandrich. Or Wanden. I forgot which name it is, but it's the one that starts with W. Anyways, while you're here, press the comma button on your keyboard, and that will show you every single NPC that you need to go to. And the place that you need to go to is right over here, the Quincy Trainer. This is like a mission NPC from other races. Like, for example, Arankars had the Arankar Hub. The Shinigamis had the Duties Trainer, I believe that's what it was called. But this one is called Quincy Trainer. You go ahead and talk to him. And of course, as always, it is the same quest. Now, I always recommend this. Chase and Exterminate, in my opinion, is probably the best one out of all of them, just because it is quick, easy, and fast. Now, at this point, this is the part where you're just doing quests over and over and over again just to level up. And a quick tip, as a Quincy, you will have the ability to swap between sword and bow because you have 2 weapons. So all you have to do is press V, and now I have sword. And then if I want to switch to ranged, I'm going to go ahead and press V again, and then I should swap to bow, just like that. And yes, bow is ranged. It's not just like a little burst in front of you. It actually shoots an arrow. But yeah, let's go ahead and kill this NPC. I currently have a full keto build on this one because my other counts have speed and Akuda. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So let's use Lich Strikes. Let's use Helg. Boom. And he's dead. Light work. And that's how easy the quest is. All you have to do is just kill one Arankar and he's dead. Just like that. And you want to return, teleport back, and repeat the quest. Now, as you're doing these quests, you will have the opportunity to get gems and Whispering Willows. Let's quickly talk about gems. Gems are basically these items that are dropped when you're doing missions. And when you get those gems, you could use them to unlock skills. But when you are unlocking skills, whatever stat you main into, for example, I have a lot into keto. When you use a skill gem, you will get keto abilities. If you have a lot of speed, you'll get speed abilities. And just like on the Trello, which I recommend using before actually putting in your stats, you could check out all of the abilities. So keep that in mind when you're making your own build. Now, the next item that could drop is the Whispering Willow. The Whispering Willow currently doesn't have like an image or a model for it, so I'm just gonna say it's an orb because usually all games have orbs representing everything. So Whispering Willow is an orb, and if you turn it into Inori, they will give you talent cards. And here's how talent cards work. So when you go to Inori, you turn in the Whispering Willow and you pay 1,000 money, you get 5 different cards. Now, this does change depending on how many cards you've already picked. As you can see, I've already picked multiple, meaning that I only have up to 3 more. So I could pick a rare Ryatsu Surge, a common Stay Float, and then a rare Trailblazer. There's 3 rarities. There's common, rare, and legendary. And of course, the rarer it is, the more unique and probably better. And I'll show you guys what a legendary looks like. So I'm gonna pick Ryatsu Surge because it says when dire measures present themselves, experience a surge in your Ryatsu regen rate. So this would be really good in dire situations when my regen is low, especially since I use keto. But I'm not going to use it in my build as of right now because you could only choose 3. And the 3 that I have is 1 with speed, steady ground, and shot tack. Let's use shock tack for an example. This is a legendary card. Dodging an attack results in a chance to send back half the damage, has a damage capacity. So this is really nice to counter. And that's how they basically work. And talents are like passives, similar to Dewoken. I've already said this, but if you play Dewoken, this will definitely remind you of that. And that is the first stage as a Quincy. Getting used to your weapons, getting skills, getting stats, getting gems, getting talents, and of course, getting your potential up. And now we can move on to the next stage, which is fighting Kisuke. So at some point, you will need to fight Kisuke to actually unlock your potential. It'll tell you that you can't continue leveling or you can't continue gaining your potential without fighting Kisuke. So all you have to do is you want to press that little squiggly line beneath the escape button, get the shadow ability, get your weapon out, and press that ability, and you'll start teleporting to Katakura Town. So I'll meet you guys once I'm there. And here we are inside of Katakura Town. Now, everybody has different spawns, but you want to make your way to this bridge right here, and I'll show you guys where Kisuke's house is. So where's the bridge? So this is the bridge. Just make your way across if you're in the city, and if you're in the suburbs, just make your way at the front. But basically, we're gonna face this way, and then you want to take a right. RIP to that guy. I did not mean to bring a hollow to him. But yeah, let's take a right, and then let's take a left right here. And at the very end, Kisuke should just be sitting there. So once you talk to him, we can start the fight. and we can unlock our potential. Now, I've said this in the Shinigami video, but if you actually kill Kisuke every hour, you get drops like skill cores and skill gems. So if you're running out of skill gems, this might be the guy for you. But let's go ahead and just kill this guy really quickly. And yeah, let's not waste any more time. How did I miss that? I have no clue. But we're gonna be using the bow because this is my main weapon. We'll just get him low just like that. And I will tell you right now, this bow is really useful for Quincy's because for some reason, NPCs do not know how to block it. Like they just walk into it. Sometimes they block it, but it's like a 90% chance that you hit your shots. Fourth move, nice, and he's dead. And from here, you want to head back to Wanden and get your potential up to 200. So let's quickly head back before we talk about obtaining your SCHRIFT, which is the third step of this progression. Like I said previously, the third step is getting your SCHRIFT, and the first requirement you need to get done before getting your SCHRIFT is getting to potential 200. Now, if you don't know how to check your potential, me neither. The only way that I actually know is by leaving the game and rejoining and checking your character profile. It'll tell you on the screen before you click on the character that you want how much potential they have. So if you have 200, you're good to go. If you don't, you want to keep on grinding. Now, if you don't want to leave the game and you don't want to check it that way, just head to the NPC. So let's do that. Press the comma button on your keyboard as always and find Dig Iki. I don't know if I butchered their name, but he's up this staircase, and once you talk to him and you have 200 potential, he'll give you the first quest, which is to kill this girl right here, or to spar her at least, Gazelle. Now, when you're sparring her, she's like any other NPC. She just has Quincy abilities, so use your bow, use your range, kill her from afar, and just parry if she gets close, and then she should be dead. It really isn't that hard. Now, once you complete Gazelle, head on back to Dig, and he'll give you the second part of the quest, which is to get pieces of exclusive items, and these exclusive items can only be obtained from killing players. And you know what's even worse? It's a 1 in 5 drop for every player. So if you kill a player, you have this quest, you might not even get it. It is a 1 in 5 drop. So I recommend either playing with somebody else and ganking people, or killing other people when you're stronger, or have someone feed you the kills in order to get this quest done, because it is pretty tedious if you can't find other people who are weaker than you or you're better at, since third parties do exist and anybody will jump in. Like, I swear to God, this place will become a hellhole once it releases. Now, you'll know this quest is done when it says on the screen that you've been bestowed some sort of piece. I'll put the clip on the screen, and then once you have that, go back to Dig and he'll give you the last part of the quest to get your SCHRIFT, which is to do the final trial. And in this trial, you're gonna have to defeat 3 different Quincy's. They're all pretty easy. So yeah, that's basically it. You just defeat 3 Quincy's and you're done. So after you complete the quest, you get your SCHRIFT. So hey, just like that. Anyways, since somebody's trying to kill me, let me go ahead and just show you guys how the SCHRIFT works. You know what? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. Yup. And just like that. And after you get your SCHRIFT, you've basically completed the Quincy life as of right now. So continue leveling, continue playing the game normally, do time gates or whatever they're called in this game, and just max out your account, because maybe in the future they'll add vote standing. But that's it. If you have any questions, if you want to correct me if I got anything wrong like that, or if you just want to talk about the game, as always, leave a comment down below. And while you're down there, subscribe, like, comment, turn on the notifications. It's all free to do and it helps me out a ton. But you don't have to do it. As long as the video helped you, I'm happy. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.